like the Arnold with Samson. I mean, he was reigning Mr. Olympia going into the show. It seemed like he couldn't lose. And that it kind of has that feel with Derek right now. And maybe that's not the case. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below as you're looking at this competitor list here. One day out from this show, what are your guys' predictions? Who's going to win? What's your top 3? What's your top 6? Where's Martin going to place? Where's Chris going to place?
Good morning, guys. I am back. It is 8 weeks out on the button. It is Saturday morning. My coffee is in, and I am ready to get this first block of steps boxed off. Let's fucking go. 8 weeks. It's coming in fast. I will take you through exactly where we are at this stage. Let's get the day started. Good morning. If I don't actually go out for a walk and I walk on the treadmill, I will actually just stand in front of the sun when it's shining and just stand there and just look at it and just let it hit my face. Honestly, vitamin D, the sun, the impact it has on people's mood is fucking crazy. It's unbelievable. So yeah, do you know what? I'll just stand here for another minute or two. It's actually something that I've got a lot of feedback on over the past week or two in client check-ins as well, is that people's mood have just picked up so much more with the weather. Everyone's in such a good mood. Everyone's just upbeat. They're productive. They're happy. They're making more progress. Unbelievable what the sun can do. So we're in for the first meal. Now I'm going to take you through a full day of eating today because it's 8 weeks out. We've had some changes made the other day, so things are a little bit different. So I'm going to take you through what I'm eating at 8 weeks out to lose body fats and get in stage condition. Get my first meal ready. Cinnamon. This is a game changer. On top of your oats, on top of your cream of rice. I put on my cream of rice. It's absolutely banging. It is beautiful. I put 1 gram on my first meal and my post-workout meal, because they're both cream of rice, so I put 1 gram on both of these. And yes, I do weigh the likes of these, because think about it, right? When we get deeper into a dieting phase or a prep, things like this, these taste really fucking good, and it's very easy, okay, just to be like, you know what, I'll just put more on, more seasoning, more sauce. And all of a sudden, okay, these add up very, very fast calorie-wise. To be in full control, again, it's something I said the other day in my story is, you know, elite conditioning doesn't happen by accidents. It takes being meticulous with your food and with what you're having. So I will weigh all my seasonings and sauces, and it just keeps things consistent. So I know exactly what's going into my body, so that I know if I'm making adjustments, my body is going to progress. I'm going to lose body fat because everything is already accounted for. Does that make sense? It's like if you want to buy a house and you're getting a mortgage and you need to have that initial down payments. If you are saving for that, but you're not tracking your expenses or what your incomings are, and you're just closing your eyes and just hoping that you wake up one day and have your mortgage and down payments, it's not going to happen. It takes planning. It takes being meticulous with your funds and balancing the books. The same comes to calories. It's going to take being very meticulous with what you're intaking in order to reach that elite condition. So be mindful of this. This is the coffee that I'm having at the moment. Aldi's Finest. So I'll probably get some hate for this. These are Nespresso pods, but I don't even buy Nespresso pods. I'm not a coffee snob, so I don't really care what it tastes like. To me, this tastes pretty good. If you're a coffee snob, you'll probably tell me that tastes absolutely fucking terrible. I'm indifferent. I've no clue. But I've brought some coffee back in the morning, and it really makes a big difference. I don't feel like I need it energy-wise, but what I feel like it's done is before cardio, it's just given me that extra bit of energy before steps. I just feel like my heart rate is higher when I'm doing steps in the morning. I think me just bringing some caffeine in the mornings at 8 weeks out is excellent, because again, you can look at it as just another fat loss tool being implemented now, because with caffeine, that's going to drive metabolic rate forward a little bit more. But be careful, because if you are overusing caffeine and just abusing it all year round, you will become very irresponsive to caffeine. And if anything, too much of it will just fucking fry you in terms of your central nervous system and just nearly put too much stress in your body. I see people having crazy amounts of caffeine and actually just put your body under stress. So be mindful of this. Right guys, so first meal, 100 grams of cream of rice, the cinnamon on top of it, 150 grams of blueberries frozen, and then 20 grams of whey on top as well. That is part one. Part two, 4 whole eggs, green beans, 30 grams, and beetroot, 25 grams. So that is the game plan there. Then we have 10 grams of ketchup. We have half a gram of pepper. And then we have 2 grams of salt on this meal. Perfect. Very often, I will get clients ask me, or just people ask me in general, Mark, what is cream of rice? You know, can I try it? Like, do you reckon, can I fit this into my diet? And all cream of rice is, to break it down simply, it's grounded up rice into like powder, into like flour, and there's basically sweetener in it, which makes cream of rice. So it's basically ground up rice. It's going to be the same macro breakdown as normal rice. So if you want to try cream of rice, if you have rice in your diet, literally just bring in the exact same amount of cream of rice, try it, see what you think. If you like it, great. If not, don't have it. It's nothing magic. It's literally another food source. Some people like having it instead of oats, maybe first thing in the morning for breakfast as well, because it's some of a similar kind of consistency to an extent. So yeah, nothing magic. It tastes good. Try it. Swap it in for a rice meal. Swap it in for your oats. See what you think. Meal 2 of this full day of eating is upon us. So in this meal, we have rice as the staple carb source. Rice is honestly the most convenient carb source there is. It's why so many bodybuilders eat it. It's so easy to prepare. It digests so well for most people. And it goes with absolutely anything. You want to put it with your fish, your chicken, your beef, anything. Just fucking put rice with it. It's super convenient. Get a rice cooker. Put your rice in the rice cooker in the morning. Leave it there. It cooks automatically. It's super, super straightforward. But for me, I like my cream of rice, which is basically rice, my potatoes, and that's pretty much the only carb source I have, other than the likes of fruits, which again are going to be a carb source too. So this is meal number 2. So we have 100 grams of berries, blueberries to be precise. So that obviously is a little bit of carbs in there, obviously my micronutrients as well. So that's that. I'll eat that first and then I'll dig into this. So here we have rice. We have 100 grams of raw weight rice. We have 225 grams of cod, which is under there as well. I cooked that lad in the air fryer. And then we have the 30 green beans. 30 green beans and then 30 pepper as well. All-purpose seasoning and ketchup. 2 grams seasoning, 7 grams ketchup. So that is meal 2. This will go down very, very easily. And it will give me that extra little bit of fuel as well before the next meal, which is the pre-workout meal. So I think for me, 3 meals in the morning. Luckily, they still have carbs in each one as well. So plenty of energy then going into the session after the 3 meals. But I'm just going to tuck into my pre-workout meal in a second, which I'll show you through. But we got a little bit of a supplement order from Conte. So, do you know what? I'm actually going to go through a supplement video during the week. That's what I'm going to do. During the week, I'm going to go through a supplement video with you. I'll show you health subs and I'll show you my subs that I use. But we got Mega Pump. We have HydroFlow. I think it's the new flavor HydroFlow as well. Yes. We have Supreme Sleep. Oh. And we have Essential Gains. Massively appreciated as always. I always say I only recommend or push brands and supplements that I use myself. I use every one of these products. You will see me use them all the time. I swear by them. Oh, and if you want to get yours, mark 10 on the Conte website. We'll get you 10% off. And it would support me. So I would massively appreciate it. But again, I'm not someone who's going to push you to buy supplements. I say they're good. They're fucking good. So if you want to try, go try. Because you will not regret it. I also got this bad boy through. So So I got 3 bottles of the base coats, competition colour, and then I got actually 1 bottle of super dark. So we'll see what way I'll do this year. I'll share my tan protocols with you as we go to tan up, but I have 2 more over there as well. So we're stocked up on tan. I'm buzzing to get bronzed up. Right, so I'm going to show you pre-workout meal. Pre-workout meal today, we have 100 grams of rice. That's wrong. Today we have 125 grams of rice, 175 grams of cod, 30 grams of peppers, 2 grams of my seasoning, and 7 grams of ketchup. So that is the pre-workout meal. We also have 2 grams of salt on this as well. There's also another component, 100 grams of pineapple. So that is the game plan. Pineapple, cod, rice, peppers, beautiful. That goes down perfectly. It doesn't sit on my stomach, it digests very well, and I can have a cracking session without feeling like I'm gonna shit myself. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, why do I have these food sources? Again, they taste fucking good. Pineapple does have digestive properties with it, so it will actually help with overall digestion. So that's something you can take from this. But if you've had pineapple, you know it just tastes banging. So that's why it's in there. But that's pre-workout meal. That is going to go down. I will probably start training in about 70 minutes. So 70 minutes pre-workout, so to speak. That is going to go down. I will watch some YouTube. I will get this down. And we have Pittsburgh Pro today. So hopefully I can catch some of that after training. But I am very, very excited to see. I'm a Nick fanboy. My top 5. Nick, Derek, Martin, Bonac, Crizzo. My heart says Nick, then Derek. My head says Derek, then Nick. So we'll see. We'll see. And Rough Diesel to win Classic. And probably the Classic Olympia as well, in my honest opinion. I like show season. We have Pittsburgh, we have New York Pro, we have California coming up. There's a lot of shows. It's exciting times ahead. Yes, before I head off, I will show you what is intra-workouts. So you know what I'm having as well, because this is still going to be calories. So intra-workout is here. We have 40 grams of carb drive, which is intra-workout carbohydrates, cyclic dextrin, which is a carbohydrate that digests super, super fast. So literally, as I'm training, this will already be replenishing glycogen stores that are being lost from the session. Second, essential gains. Amino acids, essential amino acids, which will help with recovery and promote recovery during the session and prevent muscle breakdown. Pre-workouts today, we have it mixed up. We have Mega Pump. So this is going to, you know, when you go in and you get like, you know, a crazy, crazy pump. This is going to ensure that it happens every single time. It makes you ensure that you get that fucking pump. So 21 grams of this. Yeah, we're going all out. I've increased it because we're in prep. As you get leaner, it's harder to get a pump. So I definitely want a little bit of a bigger bang for my buck with this. So 21 grams. And that will just help. I've changed my mind on pre-workouts. I used to never be a fan, but I've realized pump pre-workouts in particular, if I can have more blood rushing to the muscle and there's more nutrients being transported when I'm training to the muscle, that's only going to be a benefit. So I wouldn't say they're essential, but it definitely has become a staple of mine for that reason. So let's fucking go train. Yes, gang, so we're back in the car post-workouts to eat post-workouts. So this is, oh, that tasted pretty good. This is the little ritual after training, as you've probably realised. Again, I just come and sit in silence and just gather my thoughts after that session. I look through any training videos that I've taken just to kind of evaluate any posing I've done. And then I get back to client messages once my post-workout was done as well. So that is game plan. So again, you've seen this a million times, but for anyone who hasn't watched these videos before, you will see my post-workout, but there's actually been an adjustment here as well. So the food's actually a little bit lower in this post-workout meal. So we have the whey, and you know I love my whey paste. There it is, as usual. 50 grams of whey. Isolates. I can't just have normal whey protein. I just shit myself, literally. So I have to have a whey isolate. A lot of people can't have any sort of whey, and they usually have to go for like a beef protein or a clear protein or something like this, or even vegan protein. But yeah, I'm just rambling. Carbs. The cinnamon is on this from this morning as well, like I showed you, or like I told you. But we have 125 grams of cream of rice in this baby. 125 grams. We have 150 grams of blueberries, which these are actually bigger blueberries. So no rabbit poos today. We actually have proper sized blueberries. But this is the game plan. I'm going to tuck into this, like literally tuck in, like I'm just going to jump in this and I'm actually going to just bathe in it, to be fair. But yeah, this is game plan. Cracking session, boxed off, very, very happy. 8 weeks out and things are holding very nicely performance-wise. I actually went through some pose and post-workout as well. I actually didn't get some for you guys. I'll give you an update this week. I actually posted one on my Instagram today from a couple of days back, but it's not in the YouTube format, so I can't put it in the video. Do you know what? I'm going to try maybe overlay it here as a video. I'm not sure if I actually can. I'll try, okay? But yeah, I'll get you an update across this week. And I went through some posing with Jay Hansworth. If you train in Ultraflex Rodrum, you know who Jay is. The baddest motherfucker there is. That's all I have to say. Crazy, absolutely crazy strong, crazy physique. He's natty, and it's just honestly one of the most. I've seen so many people train. I have trained with a lot of people, and he's like, I've never seen anyone like him in terms of training hard and just pushing limits. It's mind blowing. If you know Jay, you will agree. So I went through some posing. He used to compete bodybuilding wise as well when he was younger. So he just gave me a few little pointers and cues, and I will take feedback from anybody. If someone has constructive criticism from me that thinks will make me better, I'm all ears. I just want to learn. No matter how long I'm in this, I want to learn from absolutely anybody. And I picked up a few great pointers from him today. So yeah, he will be watching this, so I'm not even going to say thank you. But yeah, post-workout, I'll have this. I'll go to the shop and pick up some more cod as usual, and then we will go home, and it'll be nearly time for meal number 5. My whey pastes. Oh, I'm going to have to drop my fucking thing into the cream rice. Oh, this is a disaster. But oh man. Beautiful. Right guys, so we are back. We are in for meal number 5. So we're sitting down, we're watching some of the Pittsburgh. I'm not sure, someone can correct me. But it is looking like, you know what? I think this is going to be one of the cases where you have to be there. It's close between Nick and Derek from what I can see. But I think if you're there, I think then you really see the size difference with Nick in terms of that density he carries. Pictures, live streams, they don't really show this. When you see competitions online and you see people like, oh, how did he win? He should have. Until you were there, sitting in the crowd, looking at them, you have no say, because in person, condition looks different, depth and thickness look different, and that 3D look looks different. So we can sit and behind the screen and look, but at the end of the day, you just can never tell. Again, I'm hoping Nick does it. He looks fucking incredible, but we'll see. Both of them look fantastic. But again, it's a stream. Being there is going to be way different. But so the game plan is 150 grams of apple, Pink Lady apples. Yeah, I know I used to be a Golden Delicious man, but you guys and girls have talked me out of that, and I am now using Pink Ladies. So yeah, times change. I put my hands up to that one. I changed my mind for now. And then we have 75 grams of rice. So the portions have went down in the evening in this meal. 75 grams of raw weight rice, 225 grams of cod, 30 grams of peppers, 30 grams of green beans, ketchup, all-purpose seasoning, and my salt. So that is meal number 5. And then we have the 2 Percy pigs in the back as well. But game plan. Yes, guys, there we have it. Just like that. Nick looks like he's taking Pittsburgh, fucking hell, I don't fucking know. He looks like he's taking it. He looked absolutely nuts. And like I said, I know in person that was going to look even crazier. But super, super happy. Honestly, I'm a Nick fanboy. And you know what I love, right? I just love people coming back from adversity. I just love people defying the odds, being knocked down time and time and time again, and just getting back up and continuing to move forwards. It's inspiring, it's motivating, and it just sums up life, basically, doesn't it? Like, the amount of shit that will just try and take us down over and over and over again. And the only difference between people who succeed and people who don't is the people who succeed just keep getting back up. They go through the exact same shit, sometimes even worse, but they just refuse to give up. And that's inspiring. So, just putting last meal together. Whoa. 50 grams of whey made into paste again. There's 20 grams of almond butter in this. There's the almond butter that I use. Smooth by pipping up. Then in this, then we have blueberries in this. So again, 100 grams of blueberries combined. There's like maybe like 35 grams in this, and the rest are in this. So that's 100 grams of cream of rice. No cinnamon in this one. I like a little bit of a different taste. And then the rest of the berries in there. So that's 100 cream of rice, 100 berries, 50 whey, 20 almond butter, carbs from the cream of rice and the berries, fats from the almond butter, whey from the whey. That's last meal, meal 6. Full day of eating at 8 weeks out. So total calories, just over 4,000. I will put the macros on screen here. This prep, I actually have the protein a little bit lower than what it was previous prep as well and previous dieting phases. And what I've found is that I don't really know if it's affected composition or the way I look, but I definitely feel like my training's been better because carbs have been a little bit higher. So my protein is still quite high, but I used to have it very, very high. So it's pulled down a little bit in comparison to last time. Again, it's still on the higher end for most people, but yeah, I don't know. I'll give you more feedback on this as we get deeper into it and the look changes and, we get closer to stage condition, but it's interesting. I'm kind of gauging, is there a difference or is it even have much of an impact? But look, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Full day of eating, 8 weeks out. As usual, any changes that are implemented, I'll run through it with you. And I'll keep you updated because in dieting phases, in gaining phases, this is why once off diet plans don't work, because your body adapts, your body responds, and it's a very smart thing. So as you get deeper into phases, you're going to have to make adjustments in that diet, in that gaining phase, to keep your body moving forward towards that goal as it begins to adapt. So be mindful of this. So yes, there'll probably be more changes as the body starts to adapt a little bit more, but I will keep you updated as we push things a little bit further over this remaining 8 weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.